We're cutting this break a little short because the game that we want to see has started. We are already in the quarterfinal, and what game did you choose us, Remo?
Well, the one that's available. And Undead Mirror, hell yeah. Happy versus Lucifer. It is Happy already 1-0 in the lead. And Lucifer was surprising us all when he defeated the best Undead in the world 1-0 in NSL a couple of weeks ago. But here against Happy, he is now trailing. Yeah, that's the game I chose, Neo. That's the game I chose.
Very good. So now that you see that what happened so far in Gera Cup, we are in the quarterfinal stage here. It's 1-0 for Happy. One more win and he advances to the semifinal. Obviously, as this is best of 3, Cash is waiting after wins over Death Note and Orc Worker. 2-0 for Cash here. In the other part of the grid, Titan beat Hawk. So
yeah,
in his comeback, he makes it into the quarterfinal. Really good thing. He's facing Czech now, and Czech leads 1-0. Foggy is waiting in the second semifinal as he defeated Ido and Sonic.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see the returning players both make it to the semis today, Cash and Titan, and maybe even to the grand final for another Night Elf versus Orc. Wouldn't that be amazing, Neil?
Oh, well, maybe not.
I'm not so sure about that. Alright, though, in this Undead Mirror here, which I'm excited to see how this turns out. We have Lucifer starting with the Ted Fiends, meaning the fast DK, and Happy delaying his DK in favor of faster Fiends. So most likely Lucifer going to be trying to avoid his opponent early on, trying to get away with some somewhat greedy creep camps because Happy is going to have the bigger army. He's going to have map control here for a while. And it's going to be up to him to harass his opponent, or rather keep him from creeping too much. And I like the choice that Lucifer is going here because Happy isn't really known for that. Happy is going to play his own thing. He's going to be going for his own game plan. It's usually not really his style to try to impede his opponent's progress too much, because it feels like that he assumes when he just gets what he wants going, that's gonna be good enough.
Damn, Remo, did you eat a vocabulary book or something? You're using some words now that I've never heard before in my entire life. Like,
well, you must have eaten one, because vocabulary book, man, that's a pretty good one.
Dictionary, well, fuck you.
And it's working out pretty well now for Lucifer, as he took out the first creep camp, and now with the little skeleton trick, he's going to be able to kill the renegade wizard. This can be prevented if you scout for it, but yeah, as said before, it's not really Happy's style.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do have some spikes here now, but I think it's stabilizing. Sorry about that, but my ISP, once again, not the coolest one. I hope it's stabilizing, guys, otherwise we have to lower the resolution a bit.
And Lucifer looking for the aggression now. Lots of skeletons. Gonna try to go for some Acolyte kills. Happy. Is he gonna be in time to react here? Nerup Tower finishes, making this all quite a bit easier to defend. Losing an Acolyte is very, very costly. DK is coming in for the coil, and no Acolytes will fall.
Nice. Well defended by Happy here. Really, really well done. It continues though, but they're not even in danger at all. No harm to those echoes.
It's a tiny little bit of mining time, but yeah. Alright, 100 gold, I guess that's a little bit of something, but not too much.
Well, he invested 2 charges of the rod, so that's 75. So, doesn't really make a difference. Got the Boots of Keltalas. You really like it on the Lich?
No, I don't. You do.
What? No, last time we casted, you were basically the advocate for Boots of Keltalas on the Lich.
Nah, I really like Slippers.
What's the difference?
You get a way more gold for Boots of Quel'Thalas.
Ah, okay.
I think selling Slippers for 50 gold is not really worth it. Selling boots for 200 gold, that's worth it.
Okay, yeah. You have your point. I bow down to you being right. And more creeping here. And I wonder how fast Lucifer will go for the Temple of the Damned, because in his match versus 1-2-0 in NSL, Banshees were key to victory. Especially with the Possess that I always missed in those games. That was pretty cool to see. And I wonder if he's doing the same thing again. So
we mask for the DK, that is a marvelous item. And Lucifer got off to a really good start here. Usually with this opening you're supposed to be behind in experience, but it's pretty much dead even between the two. However, he's still behind in Fiends because of said opening. So he is going to be a little weaker here in the middle of the map, but his lit should be faster. As we compare, it's going to be pretty much 1 minute ahead for Lucifer. And with the Nova and some good blocks, a kill could be coming his way.
Indeed, we do have 4 coils on this side, 3 coils on Lucifer's side. I really like this little move by Happy. Lucifer found the Potion of Rejuvenation, or the Replenishment Potion, and Happy cancelled it very early on, so almost no value from that potion.
Aren't you a hater of the Replenishment Potion?
I'm not a hater, I just think sometimes we overestimate the value.
It's not that much. I think it's, what is it, 250?
250 HP and 75 mana. It's a coil, though, but it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a little bit of something.
Exactly, so I think compared to Wands of Illusion or Watch Awards, it's like pretty bad.
Oh, and he might be able to steal it. He gets the last hit and the item. Perfect timing from Happy. Dude, this was so pretty damn lucky, to be honest. And
Sentry wards he gets. Vision in the middle of the map the entire time. He's up at 36 supply now. Slaughterhouse for Lucifer tier 3. Halfway done. Happy quite a bit behind, getting the glitch only now. So Lucifer getting the Sasquatch on the right side, Happy getting the Sasquatch on the left side. Replenishment Potion again.
And this is a total carbon copy of each other that they're doing. Creeping the opponent Merchant and going in with the Skeletons for harass. But the good thing for Lucifer here is he gets experience on his Lich. And for Happy, it's all only on the DK. And that definitely favors the Korean player.
He is under pressure, at least a little bit, but the Skeletons are exposed. They both go for a Skeleton harass at the very same time. This is as mirror as it gets currently. They're both building the 4th Ziggurat to go up to 50. But those harasses, as you see, just a little bit of mining time. No echo. Actually, will he lose this one? No, his attack speed is too slow.
Alright, so we've had some meeting of the armies in the middle of the map, but all things considered, this is pretty passive. And I think I prefer Lucifer's position here. He's close to 2.5 on the Lich. Happy after this camp might be like... Alright, he's giving solo experience now to the Lich, that's very nice. That means he's definitely going to be level 2. And Lucifer gets the orb from the main and keeps the Quel'Thalas boots. Of course, for the Dark Ranger, it's always nice.
But he had to rebuild an Acolyte, as he lost one due to the Skeleton harass.
Oh, he did. Okay, but his tech was almost done, right?
True. Big mana potion for Happy. Really nice. On the other side, big healing. Also okay, but big mana. So much more. But level 3 for Lucifer. As you pointed out, his creeping is so much faster. Almost, 75% ahead. Now he has to share experience with the Dark Ranger as well. Some of intelligence though, plus 2 damage, 30 plus mana.
Oh, the DK is only bringing the orb now, but the Sentry Ward gives perfect information. Happy really doesn't want to fight yet. He needs like 20 more seconds. Is Lucifer going to give him that time? The orb is running over. Nah, he can't hope for this around here. Right. He has the hero level disadvantage. Is he still going to take this fight?
And he's with his back against the wall there. There's a town portal, silence on the DK, so no coil at the moment. Also not on the Lich. Very well done. And there's no coil, so this Fiend goes down. Good engagement for Lucifer yet, but Nova onto the Dark Ranger. He has to get away. No silence anymore. But Lucifer gets another Fiend for this.
Yeah, the first focus there with Nova wasn't successful onto the Dark Ranger, so this is a good fight, at least in the beginning, for the Korean. But now he's going to lose one of these Fiends in return. And he's going to be forced to run from this. Usually level 2 Nova over level 1 is a big advantage. But he will decide to tuck tail and run anyways.
No temple yet. Happy goes for it now. Surprising to see Him being the first player going for it, and Destroyer upgrade as well.
A player's forces are
All
under
right.
attack.
The first engagement has been had. I think Lucifer killed 2 Fiends and Happy killed 1.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was 2 for both. But whatever the case may be, pretty even exchange. And now we go to the red camps. This can be incredibly imbalanced. Catgas Pipe and Ancient Django are ridiculous items in this matchup.
Yeah.
All the other ones are quite a bit worse. Claws plus 12 are also really nice, but yeah, these 2 auras are the shit.
A player's forces are under attack.
So that can tip the scales heavily in one of their favor.
So, first drop for Happy is Medallion of Courage. It's decent for the Lich, I guess. On the other side, Legion Doomhorn. Well, definitely a sell, as he has the aura already, so that's just 200 gold. Basically, he found a heal scroll now. And
Don't you
has to
think it
pay
might
him.
be worth it to keep it in case the DK's away?
You're trying to be funny now?
I want to see if you were responding to the troll,
Forces are
but
under
okay.
attack.
Neo too
Lucifer-
smart. Neo too
Lucifer,
smart.
Lucifer a little slower here, gets the Temple of the Damned only now, Destroyer upgrade only now. So this will take a while. Circlet also nice for the Lich. He sold the Boots of Kel'Thas by the... Oh no, he has it on the Dark Ranger. That is indeed nice. More attack speed and more damage.
Yeah.
Slippers here for her as well. Don't
nice.
underestimate the damage of the Dark Ranger. Right clicks are pretty strong thanks to the orb. Just the attack speed lacks a little, but with plus 9 agility, this has been boosted too.
Player's forces are under
Yep,
attack.
Dark Ranger. Especially level 2 Dark Arrow is a lot of damage, but I think most top undeads nowadays go for double level 2 Silence. I'm not sure on this though. Yeah, comparing the hero levels, pretty even across the board. The Dark Ranger for Happy is very close to 3 though, and the DK for Lucifer's ahead. And here we go, fight again in the middle. First Silence onto the DK. Happy not using his silence yet, I don't think. And first kill goes towards the Korean again. But the DK in trouble, low HP. But this looks like a very good fight for Lucifer. Both Fiends there being saved. The silence hits a little too late, I guess. And this is way more Fiends for Lucifer.
And he has a 1-0 upgrade, loses another one though. Coil, the Destroyer's in the air as he sees, okay, there is Web now. Oh, Happy is in trouble there. More and more skeletons on Lucifer's side. There's so much damage, but nukes another Fiend to death. Can he catch up with this, man? Looks good for Happy now.
That Dispel on the Destroyer get rid of so many skeletons. And as so often is the case in the Undead Mirror, suddenly there's no Fiends left, and then it's gonna go towards the heroes, and whoever has more mana for Coil wins the fight usually. And again, it is Lucifer who has to retreat.
He uses a Coil, not using the big healing potion. There's another Coil by Happy again. He still has the big mana. That's a game changer, especially, as you said, when we're down to basically the heroes.
I'm surprised he's focusing the DK here, with him having way more heal to use with that greater mana.
Yeah.
Right, Lich and mana, both of them have 1 Nova already.
Are under attack.
But Lucifer's Lich is almost 4, and if you have that with level 2 skeletons, that is so much mana.
Yeah.
But as mentioned before, I think nowadays they go for the silence over the Dark Arrow,
We have
Black Arrow.
Anti-Magic Shell already for Happy. Lucifer is only researching it now. First attack upgrade for the Russian too. Plus more Banshees. 50 food for both players. And DK for Happy is level 4. For Happy, for Lucifer it's the same. Still no level 3 Dark Ranger though, but as he said, prioritizing the Lich a tiny bit. I wonder if we see the Master upgrade for Lucifer. He's ready to break upkeep, both are actually. Lucifer with a lot more gold at the moment. Inventories, heal potion, invul potion, invul potion. On the other side, anti-magic shell working so good. Big healing, invul potion, and where's the Dark Ranger? There she is. Also an invul, so very even, but flanking from Happy now.
Yeah, and without anti-magic, this should not be a winnable fight at all for Lucifer. Why is he staying in this? He's gonna get rid of the Destroyer here, maybe, but not yet. We have both Destroyers being called, but it's to no avail, as of course they can't move away. And yeah, Happy seems to be running away with this fight right now, and no surprise, with the help of the Banshees here, he has the big advantage. Gonna lose one of the Banshees now, though, going for the DK again, forcing the healing potion, and both Banshees are dead, and now Lucifer has his own coming in, so he might be turning this fight around. A-bomb in the front lines getting focused, but... Oh, is he surrounded? Almost surrounded there on the DK against the trees, but he will get out of there. And the A-bomb gets healed up. One coil after another. Silence comes in, double silence onto the Koreans heroes, and going for the Banshees himself. DK for him now, far up front for Happy, maybe forced into a TP with the Fiend blocking the way, and that will be the TP.
Wow, that was pretty well done by Lucifer, getting a Fiend with this as well. So sniping, that was really lucky that... Oh, another Fiend maybe? It was really lucky that he got the anti-magic shell when Happy's anti-magic shell was over, and taking this fight with so... Oh, nice coil being there. There's so much happening, I can't really follow my train of thought anymore. Coming back into this fight was really strong, I think. Also, the addition of the Abomination helped for a long time. But his big heal potion is gone for Happy. He used his big mana as well.
Alright, so big consumables.
Chicken cast.
Big consumables gone. But usually the value of a greater mana is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's a good exchange for Lucifer. It's pretty much even in supply. In fact, the Korean is slightly ahead. This is all down to micro though.
He's breaking upkeep, 60 supply, 57 for Happy, anti-magic shell helping a little bit, DK of Happy in trouble again, Orb of Corruption is doing overtime, 2 abominations now, first one falling, there was no coil thanks to silence, Nova again, but he wants this DK to be dead, Nova doesn't hit that much, he has to use, oh yeah, doesn't have a town portal, here comes the black arrow and it's enough to kill him, no aura anymore, no coil anymore, is this the equalizer, man?
Should be. Without a DK, the Undead army shouldn't stand much of a choice. He's staying in there. I mean, well, that's the only choice he has. He's way slower. 20% faster are the units for Lucifer, who's gonna get level 5 from this statue kill on the Death Knight. Especially on the A-bombs. Extremely strong. Happy has to rebuy at the tavern. That's so expensive though. Level 4 hero is like 580 gold or something. I think it was 595.
Look at the experience. The DK is like 1/4 to 5. Lucifer is already 5. Lich only now hitting 4. The only thing that he has better is a Dark Ranger, and that's definitely the lowest priority in all of this.
The Lich's inventory though is really nice.
Yeah.
Compared to Lucifer, who has like nothing. Well,
but his Dark Ranger inventory is nice.
We have an expansion coming up. This is super rare in Undead Mirror.
Yeah, but he has a 10 supply advantage.
Yeah.
But we say, don't fight on Blight, or into the Undead base, but this time, he might get an A-bomb for this, or at least forces a coil on the other side as well.
There's way more coils to work with. DK from the tavern, of course, didn't have any mana. The one coil he had, he already used. Ghouls in the front line are easy cannon fodder, and it will be transformed into more skeletons. Oh, nice Dark Ritual there to keep the experience away from Happy. Can he somehow fight this and win this fight with the help of the Black Citadel? The slow has to do the job. Gets another Fiend kill, but he lost one in return. Might lose another. All of his units are in danger. No coils again. That is the big issue for Happy. Doesn't have the mana on his DK. Didn't even need the silence, as he doesn't have the mana points to work with. Lich for him now. In Focus Fire has the invul, however, and gets another Fiend kill. Might this be the turnaround? He uses the invul here. Premature coil on this Dark Ranger. But better safe than sorry. And Lucifer might not be trading the best here, but he's still trading okay to buy time for his expo.
Exactly, he's trading time. Time is the third resource in Warcraft after gold and lumber, of course, and Lucifer does it well. Still broke upkeep though, but his his haunted gold mine is up. Acolytes, not moving over, it's fiends. I was wondering. More banshees, more statues, more everything. Also at the tavern, at the shop, getting another invul. Has 3 of them. And now he just has to lay back and enjoy his newfound wealth or whatever.
Yeah, he can put up a shop here or maybe a Nerup tower. The DK for him has 300 mana against only 150 for Happy. And in addition to that, he has the bigger army. He has the better army. Happy needs to pull a trick out of his hat. He has a good number of banshees, but the damage output is lacking with only 2 fiends.
And it's no master, so he can't use possession on anything here, which would be a game breaker. Abominations on both sides with anti-magic potion, of course, or shell. Nova on both sides onto the fiends. Lucifers are quite hurt, so he gets more kills here. Lich still half a level ahead, and he's focusing him. He wants to get rid of the Orb of Corruption. So far it's working well, but there is still an Invo potion, triggers it now.
But Happy traded better so far. He got rid of all of the fiends of his opponent. Now there's no more range damage to be worrying about. Can he actually turn this around? This should not really be possible. Can't go for the invul because it's out of stock. Goes for the heal scroll instead. Does Happy. Has to win the game right here, of course. He doesn't have an expansion to call his own.
Hold on to the casters. That's gonna hurt. Also the Lich is a little in trouble here, but as you said, he still has the heal scroll coil now. How many coils are there left for him? No, that was the last one.
He has so much more mana though for Lucifer. He has so much more margin for error. And Happy has to make every single skill count. He has no coils at the moment, 1 Nova and 1 Silence. DK for him, eats a bit of damage. I think he's happy with this. He's still healthy after that. 2 A-bombs in the front lines for Lucifer. So hard to deal with, especially with all these coils, which he still has at the ready.
Yeah.
So much mana for his DK.
And of course his coils are bigger. Level 3 for them, only level 2 for Happy. He's fighting.
He's got the bigger coil.
Oh, Lich!
Gets to survive this with the help of the coil, getting anti-magic shell now. 1 more fiend will be the kill here. Coil doesn't arrive in time over there. And Happy staying in this, putting up a valiant fight, but now his DK in trouble. No TP to save him with, but he gets away.
Yeah, no Nova to hit him. That was real close and real good by Happy, who's coming up with a counter expansion behind this push. What a crazy game again. Goes back and forth.
He's behind by 15 supply though. That is a severe disadvantage.
22 now. And the main gold mines are empty. No mining anymore for Happy, but his timing is quite good. Of course, Lucifer established this way earlier. Let's compare the heroes here. 5 versus 4 on the DK, 4 versus 4 on the Lich. Everywhere, Lucifer quite ahead, except on the Dark Ranger, which is super close to 4 on Happy's side. But what can you really get with that? Not too much.
Yeah, the improved level of either Dark Arrow or Silence might make a difference, but most of the time she uses 1 Silence, and after that she's gonna be dry. Yeah, Happy. Yeah, 20 supply behind now.
Upgrades, 2-0 on the Fiends for the Russian, and the Korean with 2-0 as well. No upgrades on the A-bombs. No A-bomb for Happy, who's staying at 50 food. Of course, resource-wise, this is way better for Happy now. He gets a lot more gold. No taxes for him. But for how long can he stay there, and when is the big push from Lucifer coming? That's the key part.
Yeah, if Lucifer stays down here for like 4 minutes, then it might be even. But yeah, he's moving over now.
Master training.
Happy breaking now as well.
Master training for Lucifer on the Banshees. More mana, more regen, and possession.
Yeah. It's very expensive to use possession though. 250 mana, especially with only 3 Banshees. He's not gonna have the mana for that. Oh, he has 4, but still. Anti-magic more important. But this is an almost impossible fight for Happy. He's pretty good at microing though. Maybe he can, in fact, make it work. Everything's green.
Yeah,
kind
very
of hard to cast, and the first destroyer gets swept onto the ground, but not that many fiends to deal with him. However, that one will be falling pretty quickly as the A-bombs move forward for Lucifer. They are so hard to deal with in this matchup. Banshees, however, are the easier kills, and seems like they're being focused to start with. But Lucifer, once again, losing a lot of fiends early on, and this is a good start for Happy, I would say, all things considered. And now the Banshees exposed for the Korean. Not being focused, however. A-bomb still completely untouched for Lucifer. Last destroyer will fall right here by the looks of it. And he has made this even. We're almost even in supply. Are you kidding me?
And he's
Happy actually making this work. He's killing the Banshees in the back line. There's no more Banshees now.
What the hell is going on? He's still working with the level 2 coil against the level 3 coil. How is this working? It's not supposed to be working at all. Now Lucifer gets a few kills. Fiend, Banshee, and his A-bomb still alive.
Level 2 Dark Skeletons now, he can eat them for so much mana. But now he might be going for the Acolytes. They're completely exposed at the expansion. But how much army is he going to give up for this? Happy takes the supply lead with 55 versus 51. He was behind by 20 supply.
Unbelievable.
And he kills another Fiend. Coil arrives too late.
He gets the 3rd Acolyte and the 4th one, and Town Portal's out.
No way. That is incredible.
Out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. How?
He lost a lot of acolytes though. He is mining way less for a long time.
And he has to invest into acolytes. He has no gold at the moment.
Another Zoe Mask is kicking in. Finally, he is no longer behind in mana, behind the DK. And with the Zoe Mask, he's gonna have a easier time refueling. Now he's going for the A-bombs. No more anti-magic to protect him, but now he's exposing his own Banshees. Happy was so good with the positioning of them, but actually all 4 of them survive. Ghouls coming in to help, but they're gonna die so quickly. The Lich has so much mana. He can always eat those skeletons that the Dark Ranger provides. And she still has mana to do this. Destroyer once again, I don't know about this choice for Lucifer, gets focused out immediately. It's 300 gold every single time, and the first A-bomb for him will fall. Is this the beginning of his downfall? Level 5 for the DK. Dark Ranger in the front line for Happy in trouble. Another Destroyer webbed immediately again, being focus fired immediately again. And is he going to lose it right away? Is he going to coil it in time? No, he won't. That's level 5 for the Lich. This is going to be so much damage. Where is he going to throw the coils? But now Happy, he's taking quite a few losses himself. And the Lich for him doesn't have any invul anymore. Gets the coil though in time. Needs to go to the back line and will survive. No more anti-magic to use on him. The Banshees are out of mana to use it. He has 1 coil, however. Double level up for Lucifer as well.
No mana at the moment. He kills another one. Here comes the mana on the Lich. Oh my god, if he kills the Lich. There is a block coming from Happy. Prevents the DK from getting this. Is there another Nova? He has him! He has the Lich! No Orb of Corruption anymore! Lucifer was squashed in this fight. It started with equal supply. Now we have a 13 supply lead for the Russian. But with the lack of the Orb of Corruption, with the lack of the Nova, what can he do now?
Level 5 hero, 680 gold. He's gonna wait for it. It's gonna be a while though. He lost 1 Fiend already in the meantime. The statue might be next on the menu. Skeletons being sent out towards the expansion. That's pretty nice, but they're almost expired. Oh, and the Dark Ranger, if she buys back the Lich at the wrong time, he might just die immediately. And yeah, has to run away from this.
He has the gold, but he can't use it.
He's gonna be there in a second. The DK will arrive with the Dark Ranger. That gives safety to the Lich. But again, the Acolytes will be suffering.
Indeed. Does he have a Town Pole to get out of there? Uh-oh, he doesn't. First one down, but this is gonna be a backstab, a Russian backstab. So supply is once again equal, but no mining anymore. But how is he supposed to fight there?
The Lich uses the Nova. He ate a ghoul here. The Banshees are taking the damage, but the Lich has the anti-magic. That's the important thing. 1 more coil used by Lucifer. He has 1 coil left. Same for Happy, and now for the Lich. He has to use the invul. Saves the Lich, but loses the Fiend here. Can't coil both at the same time. And Happy defends his expansion, but all Acolytes are dead.
Can you, like, this was so crazy. I checked the DK before this last fight, and yeah, Lucifer is close to 6, Happy 5.3. I thought it was the other way around because he killed so much, but little mistake here. Lucifer is only mining with 3 Acolytes. The skeletons killed 2, as it seems, or at least he sent them away.
Yeah, he forced them back.
Wow, what an opening to Gera Cup, holy shit.
That is the best Undead mirror I've seen in an eternity. And Happy moving forward once again. Silence, double silence from Lucifer's side. Gets rid of the first opposing Banshee right away. His Lich is in trouble, but will get healed up. Only very few Banshees between the 2 players, Fiends. It's all about the heroes at this point in the game.
That was the last coil for Lucifer. Happy has so many coils more. This should be it.
But no more anti-magic.
Okay.
And gets the Fiend kill right there. More experience. No skeleton though. Dark Ranger level 5, by the way, for Happy. The Nova does absolutely nothing. Flies into the anti-magic shell. Now the Lich in trouble. Silence on the DK, but there is an invul to keep the Lich alive.
How much mana is there? Oh, there is a coil. Once the the silence wears off, the Lich should be safe. But during that time, it's 3 damage for Happy. Here comes it. And no anti-magic for him. There is mana. Not using it currently. Both players are mining again.
Lich in trouble again. DK stays out of range of the silence, so he can save his buddy. And now he's going for the Lich on his own. But there's no mana for him anymore on his own Lich.
There is a coil again, thanks to the statues. MVP statues here, regenerating so much mana.
His Zoe Mask is so good right now.
Yeah.
He has gotten so many mana points from this Zoe Mask.
Wow. Another Banshee. Finally anti-magic on the Lich again. So important. But there's none for Happy, as you pointed out. Is it time to kill the Lich again? There are 4 coils though. Nova on him. Maybe he can get a statue for it. Yes, exactly. Faking a Lich. Oh, actually the statue survives, but he gets the Fiend with this. And this is level 6 soon.
You can eat some of the dark skeletons. I think that's level 3 skeletons, by the way. Eat it. He's not thinking about it. Going for the statues now instead. Oh, the DK. Is he gonna get surrounded here?
Whoa, Lich in trouble on the other side. Hits a Nova, but anti-magic shell protects him. But the right clicks physical damage from the Lich. He needs this invul. Nice swap. And now he's going for the DK. No way. He gets level 6. Gets the coil. Saves the Lich. DK is still alive. Has to run away. The one Happy taps out. And what a mirror. 30 minutes of brilliance.
Wow.
What is up with the Warcraft scene today that they are playing on such a high level throughout? Like, since 4.5 hours, we've seen nothing but great games. Or interesting games, at least.
That was... Jesus Christ, what a micro battle.
Yeah.
And still, the fact that Happy won that fight when he was being attacked at the expansion...
That was so sick.
Incredible.
That was so sick.
Incredible.
15 supply behind or whatever that was, and he came out with 5 on top.
Incredible.
Despite Lucifer having a level 5 DK, and he has a level 4 DK.
Yeah, that was so well controlled. That was... Jesus Christ. And Ballpark Frank, he enjoyed this game as well with a €50 donation. Cheers to Remo and Neo, best casting crew on the globe. Keep up the phenomenal work and never ever stop. We greatly appreciate what you both do. Thank you very much, man. And we also appreciate your support, man, helping us out so much. And man, you better stay tuned today because the games are crazy.
How can we even start thinking about stopping when we are presented games like this? It's impossible. Lucifer is taking some time, maybe going for a smoke. That was half an hour of endless battles. I can see him taking a break here for a bit.
My goodness.
Fucking
amazing. Happy's map choice, by the way. Echo. But in the past, Happy played some Lich first stuff, but against top players, he really deviated away from this, so I don't think the maps are going to make too much of a difference, unless there's a very specific creep route that one of them has figured out, but yeah, Happy's not the guy to do that. He's going to play super predictable creep route and just win through micro in the late stages. We saw it there. That was nuts. I wonder if he was forced to be so aggressive there towards the end. Because if he doesn't lose the DK, his Lich, by the way, shortly before had eaten an A-bomb and was full mana.
Ah, okay.
So he would have had so much Nova to use.
But
maybe a little overzealous.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have some results from the other games? Of course, we're gonna stick with Lucifer and Happy for this. Cash is still waiting, of course, in the semi-final. Czech defeated Titan 2-0 and is leading against Foggy 1-0. So Czech didn't lose a single map just yet, same as Cash.
We haven't seen Czech in quite a while making it far in Gera. Also, the winner of this against Cash is going to be a cool game. Neither Undead versus Org, usually always entertaining. And also seeing Cash again would be pretty cool.
Yeah, when did I see him? Was it last week? I think he got killed by Happy, not too sure about it. But,
You mean Czech or Cash?
Cash.
He played last week?
I'm pretty sure.
Todd played last week.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if Cash did. Alrighty. Seems like we're set and ready for our third map, excuse me. Echo Isles. It took a while until Amazonia got off the ground. It kind of took until all the creeps were gone, but then, holy shit, was that an awesome game.
I'm really surprised to see Lucifer only at 42% win rate in Undead Mirror. Maybe it's because he plays Happy so much, and Happy is 82% in Undead Mirror, but on the other side, he doesn't play 120 or WFC, so that is quite understandable. And Lucifer does. So a little misleading. Lucifer is yellow?
Yes, sir. And Happy in red. So, we're an Echo. I wonder, is this more or less experience than AZ? Less, right?
Less for sure.
It's more camps,
Especially
but
thanks
they're
to the
smaller.
red spots. The red spots give a lot of XP. And Merc camps and Expo, 3 big spots on AZ. Here, it's basically just the Mercs in the middle. And the Turtles, but it's pretty rare to see.
Yeah, Happy likes stacking up the Lich heavily on Echo in pretty much every matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Understandable. So,
And especially when you have anti-magic shell to work with, usually you get a lot of mileage out of the Lich. So
I'm betting my ass that Lucifer is running over and uses the Rod of Necromancy on the graveyard again. I'm not sure if Happy does it all the time as well. But since I started following Lucifer's games in 2014 again, when he was still there, and he played against Belief in the Mirror, since then, I see it almost every single time.
Yeah,
So.
it's pretty common if you're somewhat close to the opposing base. Send in the skeletons, maybe make some new ones at their graveyard. Force them to react, maybe you get a skeleton kill if they're not paying attention. Which, on this level, shouldn't really happen if you don't commit more. And yeah, it's gonna be DKs first. This time it's gonna be fast Fiends from both, not the later Fiends that Lucifer chose on AZ. And Lucifer's got a way faster DK. I wonder how that happened. Did Happy just forget about his altar? That's a silly mistake.
Happy had a faster graveyard.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but it's always like Crypt and Graveyard first, and then after altar. So I think he just made it a little too late. Oh well. Happy is happy. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna out-micro you.
We'll see about that. Both start, of course, Ogre Warrior. First Claw to be dropped here. And especially, as you pointed out, it's basically the same as on Last Refuge. If you get a super strong Lich, then like a Gatling gun Lich, it's so much better. Gloves of Haste, though, helps as well. On the other side, Circlet, always nice.
Alright, so who's gonna attack faster here? We have both at 23 supply. That's the normal tech in this matchup. If you want to go apply a lot of pressure, maybe you even go for 26 supply, but that's very unusual. And now it's going to be a dance for the marketplace. Already, we have them trying to buy some items here. As you can see, they're both standing next to it, but nobody wants the ring, of course. And that's the only one available at the moment.
Both started at the exact same time frame.
Alright, last hit. Goes towards Happy, and that's level 2. That's a big advantage right away.
Fiend Wars now. 3 Fiends here, 3 Fiends here. Who's gonna get more experience from the rest of it? Lucifer wasted a coil already, and
Painful. Goes towards Happy as well. That's why Lucifer is still stuck on level 1, and this is why Happy has quite the advantage here. Additional movement speed and a bit of health regen as well. The DK also for him is higher HP. That makes a difference as well. When you go for those trades, the guy with the low HP DK oftentimes cannot take part in the trades, and without the Frostmourne damage, is gonna be looking worse. And yeah, already, this middle trade is kind of won by Happy already. Has dealt way more damage. And, sends the Skelly into the little tiny corner, so he gets so much damage on the DK.
really well done. Half a level ahead, of course, the regen is kicking in as well. And 3 shots for Happy, as his army is faster. Another coil being used. He has only 1 remaining. Same for Happy, but close to 2, though.
And he keeps on clicking on the DK, and that's danger. Oh, the block. Is he actually gonna force the TP? That would have been crazy. Yes, especially dangerous once the Lich comes out. It's gonna be quite a while, don't get me wrong, but you can't really spend your time standing on Blight. That is just way too inefficient. So with this, Happy grabs map control.
Totally. And he gets the big mage, which is, of course, the big consumable, and therefore maybe a mana
the first
potion?
clause as well.
Yeah, he loves them. Understandably so.
Lucifer before bought the circlet. I think he would have preferred the claws as well, but probably only circlet was available. Item for the beast.
Nice.
Sells it right away.
Oh. Why though?
I guess he doesn't expect to go into a decisive fight before destroyers could be ready. And just wants to get the other more important stuff ready first.
Yeah, well, of course you invest a lot of gold with tier 3 slaughterhouse and lich, so it's understandable that you need the gold at the moment.
And seems like Happy, yeah, he's on the hunt for the claws. He's gonna go for the Murloc here, then maybe gonna go for the Ogre Magi of his opponent. But yeah, Lucifer's kind of mirroring this movement somewhat. And tier 2 finishes tier 3 rush for Happy along with the Lich and Slaughterhouse, everything at the same time. And this is what the Scroll of the Beast gave him.
Yeah, exactly. Pointed out, we have a Gloves of Haste for both players. Also never wrong on a Lich. And Happy is level 3 on the DK already.
Oh, if he steals this Renegade here, that's pretty nice. Doesn't have any... he does have some more Rods of Necromancy. He was able to buy more when he was forced back into the main. And Happy sees him here. Oh, if you're not here anymore, I wonder where you might be. Gonna be looking for the Murlocs first. He's not there either, so he must be over here. And he's in time. And Lucifer not going for the Renegade first. That was quite the mistake, I think. Who gets the experience of the big one. Lucifer gets it. And the item as well. Pendant of Energy. One of the best ones. But Coil's on cooldown. And the first Fiend will be lost.
Almost the block on the DK would have resulted in a town portal. Now he can run away. He actually outcrept Happy with this. But of course, his DK is so low, he can't do anything at the moment. One more coil. 3 more coils for Happy, so he has to just run.
And the Lich is coming in. With the items transferred, he's gonna be very strong on level 1 already. Didn't bring any items though. Slight oversight from Happy. And with him having no rods, this is pretty dangerous and difficult to take. Would love to snipe this Ogre Mauler with Coil Nova and then probably has to retreat.
Invo potion on the DK.
Oh,
nice long range steal. Gets the other one though.
Yeah, and with him not having no skeletons, this shouldn't really be winnable for Happy unless he forces the DK into a TP or something. And the first invul of the game goes towards Lucifer. Heal scrolls, not really that big of a deal, but invuls certainly are in this matchup.
Invis on the DK. Yeah. Sneaks up. Wants to steal this Ogre Magi. Is he fast enough? The Lucifer should be aware. Uses a Nova Socket for him. Nicely done. So this Invis potion is basically useless. Except scouting information, of course.
Right, he's gonna try to go for the Renegade Wizard, I think.
Yeah, the potion lasts for a long time.
Yeah. I think like 2 minutes or something. Really long. And the Lich gets to solo creep in the meantime. And gonna go towards his turtle down south. One Fiend has been killed for Lucifer, but he also managed to steal the Pendant of Energy during that time. So yeah, so far still everything very even here.
No Tome of Experience on neither side, I feel.
No, I don't think so.
Dark Ranger for Happy, and the DK is still there, waiting for the big turtle. And the Dark Ranger gets the invoke.
I wonder if Lucifer anticipates this. He did bring the dust. This might just be against the Fiends, though. Oh, he anticipates it. Saw it.
Wow, nice. High level place the entire time. So, if this is another Pendant or a Claw, this would be massive. Happy is still hanging around there. Dust is almost over, but of course he's aware. Can use another Nova for this. That's it. Boots.
Boost of speed. Also nice utility for the Lich. For Happy on the other side, we found the Periapt, which is also nice, so you don't die too quick.
We have a 30% experience advantage for Happy on the Lich, though he has 3-3-1. Of course, the Dark Ranger isn't even there. Staff on the DK. What else is there? Another Invo. The second one. Oh no, the Dark Ranger didn't get anything. Or did he transfer it to the Lich already? No, he didn't.
No, I think it may have still been on cooldown.
Yeah.
And now solo creeping the DR, getting her to level 2, is quite the big deal for the Dark Arrow. Gloves of Haste again, and more shopping being done by Happy. He loves those claws.
He's really investing a lot into it. And the Gloves of Haste as well. Wow.
Yeah. They're decent on the Dark Ranger as well. Yeah, he's going super RPG mode, man. He's going to the blacksmith and saying, "Give me some weapons, bruh."
Yeah. So level 3 for the Lich of Lucifer here, and I feel he needs a claw plus 9. Parry up.
The Lich is very survivable now for Lucifer with the boots and the parry up. If he gives,
he actually,
that over.
like, sorry, but Happy actually stacks up the Dark Ranger with double gloves. Of course, she lacks attack speed, so he makes up for that. It's very nice. But the claws on her, I don't know.
Yeah, but the parry up on the Lich is so good. Like, a few hit points can make so big of a difference. Also, you can play him like to his limit so much better when he doesn't die so easily from a Nova. So now,
yeah, especially with the additional Nova on the Lich of Lucifer. What did he buy? Another circle and a claw. Plus 9 on the Lich. Ooh, yeah.
wow, he bought the plus 9.
Yeah.
That's really expensive.
Yeah.
The plus 6 is much more bang for your buck.
A player's forces are
And now here we go. Lucifer knocking on the front door for the first time. Oftentimes difficult to respond to this when you're being attacked, because if you TP in his face, you're gonna get all silence, and then you're gonna have a sad time. And he does it though. However, doesn't get silenced. Lucifer a little slow there to react. He himself gets double silenced and may lose a fiend to this. I don't think so. Coil reaches.
Level 4 versus level 3, so Unholy Aura is better. Yeah, he does have it. No ritual. So no Nova on the Lich, gets it. Coil as well. Coil on the other side. Oh my god, the spell's just flying left, right, and center. Nova again, focus fire. He can save it though. And Happy, oh, safe as well. So incredible. Dark Ranger in problems, in deep shit, and she dies. No silence anymore, and also big lack of damage now.
Yeah, might be forced to retreat into the base, but he's gonna get one fiend at least for his troubles. Gonna lose one as well. However, this fiend should be his kill. Nice deny by Lucifer. He knew the Nova was coming in.
He's playing it so well. He pulls all the right strings. This is phenomenal.
What's going on with Lucifer? Since when is he so good?
In Undead Mirror, he's just a beast, as it seems. Gets another fiend, or at least forces the deny, saves this one. But I think it's over. Oh no. Yeah, he has no calls anymore. He has to get out soonish. Surrounded the Lich.
Gets surrounded, but he has the invul. Almost surrounded. And the invul will be forced, and that's quite the big deal. DK now, if he gets around, he doesn't have a TP. And again, perfect coil timing. Lucifer is playing out of his mind right now. Gets another fiend.
I think he's forgetting to rebuild his stuff because in supply he's 6 down. And Happy now with the first Banshee, with the first Abomination. Can't really do that, but the Dark Ranger is split from the rest of the army, going for another invul, which is of course crucial at Echo Isles.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well that Lucifer doesn't have more of a supply lead. Man, that's an even match between these two. This is really cool. And now, Happy has no invuls, and with no invuls, you can't really fight. Maybe you can with anti-magic, but that's really dangerous. All the neutrals, the creeps, are gone. Upgrade-wise, we have 2-0 for Happy and 1-0 for Lucifer, with 2-0 on the way, though. And we're going into Carbon Copy again, with the armies looking pretty much the same. Master Training could be a difference maker, but we don't have that yet.
But Happy is breaking Upkeep. 55 supply for him. Of course, since he's breaking Upkeep, he's not going for Master yet. This is gonna be later. And 3-0 coming. That's a big investment, but he can afford it at the moment.
Another thing there in the fight was the DK for Lucifer had 3 circlets. Yeah. So that's basically 2 more coils. As we can see here with the DK's mana in comparison. And now Lucifer's moving out before he has the units in production. Could be a bit of an anti-timing here if he gets found in the middle. But
well, he started production, but he's not waiting for them. But yeah, usually one player is waiting in the space and wins the fight, but this looks like the marketplaces and the shop both are way too important, so they both move out to the map.
And here we go again. Dark Ranger in focus fire gets healed up though with the coil. First Banshee has fallen for Happy, and for Lucifer it will be the same. Now both Fiend armies standing in between each other. And Lucifer using coils. Well, still Dark Ranger will have to use the invul now to keep herself alive with. One Fiend does get saved. Lucifer, the coils are on point this time, but he can't do anything about the other one. Happy's Fiends also, he still has 4, but 3 of them in serious trouble. This time the coil arrives too late, and that hurts. Fiend dead and mana gone. And Happy, though, seems to have to retreat. A lot of his Fiends are in danger, but so are Lucifer's, but that coil does arrive in time. Everything is green now. Can't really make out what belongs to whom.
DK is surrounded! He's surrounded! He has no
God.
TP! But he opens it up! Oh boy, that was a mistake. He's so low though. Gets the potion there, but that was almost the win. Now the DK for Lucifer is low, might be forced into a town portal. Happy just right clicks and here's the TP out.
Is he gonna save the Fiend here? Oh, Happy doesn't realize.
Okay, why was it just a mistake or was there a reason behind opening that surround again?
Nah, that was just a mistake. I think he may have not realized that the DK was surrounded. Maybe it was just like an auto-attacking surround, you know, something you don't do intentionally. And then you move the units away again, but yeah, that was definitely a mistake. He buys a replenishment potion at the shop, Neo. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's more about the HP.
Oh, DK gets the invul here, that's
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
Is he
yeah.
gonna get away though?
Ooh,
Shop
now
delay!
he does. Oh boy, staff out. But it,
Gotta go for the stab.
can't silence against it. Ooh, long range orb of corruption. Zip, hitting now. Doesn't hit. Doesn't really hit. Just the animation though.
Does this Acolyte seriously want to expand? That's not the time to expand, my friend. Hero level wise, the DK for Lucifer's upper level.
Yeah.
And that does make quite a difference here, the additional movement speed. One Banshee might be a free kill. Good silence to prevent the coil. But still, this is a bigger army for Lucifer. And this is a good position now. He snipes the next Banshee with the Nova. And now the Lich is out of mana for Happy. I don't think this is a good fight for him to take, but Lucifer's scared enough to at least retreat for a little bit.
And the shop, there's no potion of course. There are heal scrolls if you really need them. And TP and stuff. We haven't seen a single destroyer yet. 2 abominations for Lucifer, 1 for Happy, and he really wants to take this fight. Equal supply. Goes for the Banshees now as well, with silence on them, and on the DK.
Yeah, and his Lich has no Nova. I don't know why he's fighting this. He can't fight this without Nova.
He doesn't have a TP, he can't get out.
He gets one Fiend here at the very least. He has 1 Nova now to work with, but he is silenced. Still gets another kill. Seems like the right clicks are just enough, it seems here. His Lich now in trouble, has the invul. Is he gonna be forced to use it as well? I would like to save it for as long as possible, but it's dangerous. Has to use it here before the Nova comes raining in. And how is Happy doing this again? He's not supposed to win this fight. Forcing the TP now maybe from the DK. Actually doesn't have a TP. Lucifer needs to be so careful on his Death Knight. And he gets away to the back line to save himself with. Both these Liches have barely any mana. We have 1 Nova for Lucifer. What's he gonna throw it on? Standing in a lot of focus fire right now. Invul potion, uses it here.
There's a coil, maybe on cooldown, but there is mana for it. There we go. 4.5 for Lucifer, but he has to run away. Happy man, miracle man.
Like, he goes into that fight with 0 Novas against 3. And he wins it. How is that possible?
I have no idea.
I don't understand it.
I have no idea, and he is expanding behind it as well.
Dude, the confidence from him. When he was moving south, he was behind by like 10 supply. Doesn't matter.
I don't get it. I don't get mirror matches many times, but this is just something surreal.
Alright, Happy was in a decent position though on map number 2, then suddenly he lost the DK. That is always a possibility to find a win out of nowhere. Kill the Death Knight.
Dark Ranger buys the next clause of attack from the marketplace.
Yeah, that's something to be mentioned. She is not stacked in the slightest.
And we'll give it to the
opposed
Lich.
Happy's.
Alright,
Players' forces
really?
are under attack.
Yes. Okay, so the pendant either to the DK to have more coils on him, as the Lich can eat stuff anyway, or he's super squishy.
Yeah, this Lich is serious glass cannon right now. Needs to have anti-magic on him at all times. Alright, this is Lucifer's one opportunity, most likely, to win this game. If he doesn't win this fight and win this game right here, this expansion is going to break his neck.
So far he gets a lot of time for it. It's done. Not mining yet though. How many acolytes are there? He's selling the altar to get more resources there. 1,600 gold remaining. Lucifer is not sending an acolyte down, but a new A-bomb and master training is done.
Happy sees the army moving in now. Mass anti-magic time right here. And here we go. 2 A-bombs in the front lines are going to be very beefy. Happy is going for them. Not sure that that's the right target. One of the banshees for him will die quickly. He's actually focusing the A-bombs and almost working. Coil keeps it alive though. And finally he's been rewarded with a kill, but he's taken quite a bit of damage in the meantime as his own fiend will die. Coil arrives too late. So, clicking on the A-bombs and... well, that one might fall, but there's a new one coming. Even the ghouls coming in now to help. At least for Lucifer. I thought I saw them before from Happy as well.
Yeah, you did.
Next Coil.
Were killed before. Next Banshee down. And Lucifer still has some. 2 at least. No possession kicking in. But it's looking good for Lucifer, I think. Next Fiend down here. Level up for the Lich. Level 4. More mana from the sacrifices he does.
But at the moment, the Lich is out of mana for Lucifer. Happy still has quite a bit. Another Nova going towards the A-bombs. I really don't know about this choice for Happy, focusing the A-bombs so much. They tank up so much damage. But now Lucifer has no more mana on the DK. That's the more important thing. He can't really get mana with that hero. So now might be the time to go for hero kills if you're Happy. But is he in a position to do so?
Happy is turning this find around like it's nothing. He kills fiends, he kills banshees, he kills everything there is, trying to go for the Lich, but there was another coil, but that was the last one for Happy as well. Coil on the Dark Ranger, he finally got the resource.
As well. So many level 2 skeletons. This time he didn't go for the silence, but rather for the skellies. And this is so much damage towards fiends, and also he can eat them all the time for Dark Ritual. DK in the front lines, in trouble. Can he get us around here? Maybe. No, he can't. DK has to run away the long way, though, exposing his army. One more Fiend might be the kill, as the Fiend shot follow it. But the DK is well for Happy. That's how he lost map number 1, but this time he gets him away to safety, at least for now. And the shop should be ready.
Yes, and he needs a coil. It's the Lich's low Nova. There is a coil, but it's too late! GG by Lucifer. You realize without the Orb of Corruption he can't take this. And Happy again with phenomenal micro. At the end he was too strong for Lucifer, but that man put on a hell of a fight. Dropping in this quarterfinal. What? This was only the quarterfinal. And we get a Russian matchup between Happy and Cash now.
Oh, very cool. Man, but Lucifer, as you say there, put up a hell of a fight, made Happy work for it. That was probably one of the hardest quarterfinals he's had in a long time in Gera Cup. And now he's going up against Cash. That's going to be an awesome game as well. By the way, in the other semifinal between Czech and Foggy, we have 1-1. So there is decision time.